Huh? 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 Welcome down to KC Toy Reviews. We are here today with a very special review. Hot Toys Captain America Endgame, 2.5 years in the making. We have all been waiting a long time for this guy, so let's go ahead and dive right in. So I am very, very excited to finally have this guy in front of us, in the flesh, or in the plastic, whatever we want to say. But Hot Toys Captain America Endgame, I just can't stress the excitement. And before we jump into the review, I probably need to just note and go on a little bit of a rant. The particular scene, with the cracked shield where Captain is by himself at the end of Endgame, all the heroes come back. I would go as far as saying one of the most significant, if not powerful, movie scenes in cinema history. So this guy doesn't just hold and represent a great version of Captain America. I mean, he really embodies a moment that I would say is the craziest feeling I've ever had in a movie theater in my life. I still get chills and get tears to this day when I watch all those heroes return. So very excited to have this guy. I would probably go as far as saying he will never, ever leave my collection. This will be a permanent part of my life for the rest of my life. So we are looking at one of the best versions of Captain America I've ever seen. I've owned them all. I can tell you that Stealth version is really an amazing version. That was the other one that kind of popped to mind when I see this, but colors, contrast, materials, the way they pulled this thing together. This is it. This is the version of Captain America to get. All right, so kind of first thing first being the cool cracked shield from the end here. It was a little bit of a pain in the ass to get the shield on. Others might make fun of me. Maybe others will echo the comment, but the shield was a little bit of a pain in the ass to put on. However, it's on, it's staying on. Armor-wise, we just have some amazing contrast and some textures between cloth, plastic, some materials on the bandoliers here. The mouthpiece is interchangeable, so we have two separate mouthpieces that he does come with. So we have this guy. And then we have this guy here, kind of like a watch out, I'm coming for you. I'm Captain America, even though I don't talk like this. And then, of course, the mouthpiece that we see here, just, I'm Captain America. I'm just really humble in this moment right now. Of course, one of the other most exciting pieces here is the Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, the other, probably one of the most epic parts of the movie as well, when he picked the hammer up. So yeah, an amazing little piece there, and I think that this really pulls it together. I think it's cool getting Captain America, but something about just him posed holding the hammer really, really pulls it all together. Shield, hammer, Captain America, it's just absolutely amazing. I guess the only other thing, before we pull to the next segments would be, body-wise, it's great. Obviously, Hot Toys uses some quality bodies. However, the way they have the suit fitted on the body, articulation is not the easiest. I mean, the arms and stuff bend. Sorry about that. Arms and stuff bend pretty well. They can kind of pivot up and down pretty well. But it was more this section here, kind of the midsection, the legs and the thighs here. I had a real hard time moving around. I really couldn't imagine getting him to fully bend his knees or bring his thighs up into any type of crouching situation without screwing up the suit. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed about the stiffness of this kind of midsection here. And I really just want to stress, it was very stiff. That's why I couldn't get much more of a bend or anything into here, even as my pose. So he's kind of just straight up and down. Not that it looks bad or anything, but just something to note. The body was very, very stiff at the lower section. So we did come with a pretty good amount of accessories. As we know, we have the broken shield in hand. It does actually come with the other two pieces of the broken shield. And on top of the broken shield, we get a fully regular looking shield, just a little bit weathered. So it is pretty neat that you actually get 2 full shields in this. I guess one thing to note, these clips actually do come out. It was a real pain in the ass to get them in and out. If anybody knows stuff like this, I was sweating balls even doing it, just thinking about snapping it or breaking it. So again, putting the shield on was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but not horrible. A little weather in there. So cool looking shield. I thought it was a really good add-on that we got 2 of them there. Zoop. The Chris Evans head sculpt. Yeah, very, very blunt. I don't care what you say. All head sculpts are pretty awful. I know they do a good job and we can tell that there's an actor there, but you cannot say that that looks like Chris Evans from the movie. Maybe I can do some type of side-by-side here. But I'm not sure that that exactly looks like Chris Evans from Endgame, but... Okay. But yeah, head sculpt here. Now, don't get me wrong, they do a phenomenal job on their head sculpts. The eyes look well. The head sculpt's just amazing. It's always kind of an added factor. I probably say this a lot, but I'm not sure who the hell would put this on and pose it versus, you know, Captain with his helmet. It'd just be an odd choice, but, you know, to each their own. But, yeah, head sculpt is more of a bonus, I always say. But, again, as a Chris Evans lookalike, I don't know, 5.6 out of 10. Not bad. Looks like Chris Evans, but looks like a Poindexter Chris Evans, not Captain America that I know. And the last 2 pieces of accessories is a helmet. So if you are one of those oddballs and like to have the Chris Evans head sculpt, we can hold the helmet in his hand. A little triumphant hold my helmet while I'm looking in the background. So you do get that cool little add-on there. And this small little bastard, a little compass with Peggy there. See if we can try to get that in shot. There we go. We got Peggy and a compass there. I'm not sure what the hell anybody would do with that, but maybe I could clip it on his belt for memories as I'm in battle. All right, so in closing, lastly, I would just note that Hot Toys, as always, will give us a beautiful stand. I am a major fan of the crotch grabber stands. Big fan of the crotch. These stands are amazing. They're 10 times better. Obviously, with Captain America, we're going to get a crotch stand, but I don't know, Mysterio and all those other ones where we get those stupid dynamic stands. Really good for pictures. Terrible for longevity and keeping our figures stored. We don't want to destroy the waist. Superman's a great example. Over time, it just destroyed his waist and the belt around it. But I'm not going to go off on that tangent because Captain America came with a proper stand. Crotch grabber. We love the crotch. These stands are great. They're amazing. Beautiful art, Endgame on it. Best movie, or not best movie of all time, but one of the best scenes kind of in cinema history. So we really have a great piece here that's going to really kind of give me emotion every time I see him. So kudos to Hot Toys. Lastly, in closing, review-wise, I mean, this is up there. This is probably one of the best Captain Americas that we have. I mean, officially it is. You know, this is the best version of Captain America. Again, I said earlier, Stealth Suit is kind of a runner-up, and we have some great variations. And they're all amazing, don't get me wrong. I'm not actually bashing any of them. It's just, to me, this is it. This is officially the best version that we can get. So kind of rolling right into a review after saying that, we're going to go with the 9.3 out of 10. Probably one of the highest reviews I've given. I'm not being biased purely off the movie, I promise. It's just, this is probably one of the most picture-perfect figures I've seen in a long time. I'd say the only reason it's not higher, I could picture it almost being a 9.5, 9.6. It's just the stiffness, again, in the body and the waist as far as posing it was really awful. But beyond that, if I'm if I'm just kind of looking at it, ignoring the stiffness there, we have almost a picture-perfect Hot Toys. So, yeah, Captain America, Hot Toys, Endgame, 9.3 out of 10. Signing off. Huh?